Hey guys, Les here, aka Gorth Ballion, coming at you with another video. I've done a few deliveries. Actually, before we get into that, status update, I've pretty much been doing taxes. They're kind of tedious, eh? I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. Tedious taxes. It's no fun. But I wanted to quickly talk about deliveries. I've done lots of fun deliveries this weekend. I delivered, or I guess I moved some solar panels for a friend. And these are different kind of examples of different types of deliveries. And we did a delivery also in a small town, but it's a big school in a small town. And it was just chairs. I just did it myself, and it wasn't too bad. I just used a dolly. It was actually 15 minutes of unloading, boom, 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 into a gymnasium. And that was fun. And then also I did a delivery in downtown with someone else in this case. And I basically wanted to touch base really quickly. I've mentioned this before, but I wanted to touch base really quickly about deliveries. Guys, some deliveries, like the downtown one, they just take way more time. So remember, if it's a building, if it's a condo, if it's a building under construction, it takes a horrible amount of time. And I just want to say, you don't forget to charge appropriately. Okay, deliveries are tricky because in each situation, you're going to be experiencing something different, and you might, there's optimal vehicles for optimal delivery places, but there's such a variety that you never really know what to get or what to have. I suppose if you're in an urban environment, if you're doing a lot of downtown stuff, you probably want a loading dock level power tailgate type vehicle. If you're out in the country, trailers are fine. Although I know a guy in Vancouver who almost only uses trailers in the urban landscape there, long trailers, and he's just fine. So it's actually really interesting. It's super interesting. In that regard, but also remember, couple points here. If it's on grass, consider that. Some carts can't go on grass. If it's in building, it's gonna take tons of time. If you're picking up. After you pick up, these are just random things. I'm just thinking of these things as I go along. I haven't made a video for a few days, so I thought I just picked a topic and I'm just talking, okay? This is just coming to me, but this might be useful, and this will help you stop and think before you schedule delivery at a certain price or with certain equipment. Remember, you can't just go. You got to think about it. You got to think about the location. You might want to scout it out on Google Maps, Google Street View, if you can. Some places don't have Street View, obviously. You might want to call the place. And you might want to just think about it. What kind of carts do you need? What kind of vehicles do I need? I know you already think about it, but it's always good to think about it twice. The more you think about it, the more prepared you'll be. Just the easier it'll be to get there. The less stressful, you won't have as much anxiety going to those. Because when you first start doing deliveries, especially to places you have never been to, you don't know the place, you don't know the people, there's a little bit of that anxiety inside you, and it's no fun. I mean, it makes it kind of exciting, kind of adventurous. But you don't want to be like stressed all day long. So it's always good to plan, to prepare. That really helps with stress. And again, There's so many times. Basically, the lesson here, the overall lesson is that through all my experiences, at the beginning, for the first couple years, even now sometimes, we grossly undercharged for the situation. You know, there's stairs, there's grass, there's long overland transport. It's a building. It's a building under construction. They want it around back, but we can't get around back. And so now, you know, we're appropriately charging. And again, guys, the client's not gonna freak out if you explain it to them. So don't worry about overcharging. You know, itemize that on your invoice. Put your standard delivery price, so say $75, $100, whatever it might be. Maybe it's a mileage thing, but whatever. Put your standard price and then put underneath, put overland transport or stairs. You know, just tell them, you know, stairs take a lot of extra time. Typically, we drive up, we unload, and it takes 2 seconds. With stairs, it's going to take a long time, you know. If you have a big delivery, it's going to add an hour potentially there and back, you know, and tell them there and back. Be like, it's not just there. We still have to pick it up, and we have to deal with the same situation on the way out. So a lot of times I'm just adding $100, $50 onto these things. $50 like low. And after explaining it to people, like, they seem to be absolutely fine. So don't be a sissy. Charge appropriately. Sorry, you're not a sissy. Some people are, but if you know what I mean. But anyway, inside joke. So yeah, deliveries. Remember, charge appropriately, plan, and make sure you get all the information. Make sure you ask this stuff because it's easy to forget, and the clients are not going to tell you. So go, oh, the deliveries at this address. Make sure you ask. Okay, hey, is there any overland transport? Otherwise, you know, our standard delivery is that it's a 2-hour window, and we just leave it van side delivery. That's what we call it, van side 2-hour window delivery. Guys, hope that's you know, a little bit of a discussion on deliveries. Take it easy. Good luck in the business. I know times are trying, as you all know. Some events are getting canceled. So I wish you all luck. Godspeed. Take it easy. Let's get some business done. Remember, it's not good enough. Work harder. Work smarter. And work more efficiently. See you later.